Morning guys, Eugene the Compton Gardener. Out here in my backyard orchard. This is my persimmon tree behind me. And you can see all the leaves are falling off already. You can see the fruits in display. It's a few left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 fruits left. And so now you can see how I actually grow my persimmon. The one over here on the right. This one here is the Izu persimmon. And over here on the left is the Fuyu persimmon. They're both Fuyu, but this one is I guess you could say like a non-specified variety. This Fuyu. And also my grafts onto that, but so I'm gonna get in here and try out one of the fruit. Of course, never leave without our pruners. Because I'm doing this with one hand, I'm gonna actually just let the fruit fall to the floor, and then I'll just pick them up from there. I only usually get about 2 of them a day. I don't go harvesting them all and putting them on the shelf. I just pick off what I'm gonna eat. And I can see that the birds are still getting to some of them. There we go. There's 2 of them there. See the size of those monsters. But so what I do is I leave the fruit up there that the birds are already getting to, so that they can stick with that one. So they have one there. This one they already finished. But I see them working on a 3rd one in the back. Now this 3rd one I'm not gonna let them have because they didn't finish the 1st one. So I'm gonna come under here and I'm gonna remove this one. Fell to the floor. Okay, let's go get that piece. Nothing wrong with this one. They ate that part. You can see the color in there. How beautiful that is on the inside. This side's more firm. This side's gonna be my half, since they already had their half. I'm gonna cut this part off right here from there. Bam. Eat that part. Let them finish working on that one. So these persimmons you can eat in different stages. Some people eat it when it's still a little green on there. I like to wait until they're fully ripe, right? And that's when I pick them, but not overripe, or some people wouldn't call it overripe. It's just real soft and smushy, and they make cookies and all the stuff like that. I try not to allow it to get to that stage. Just still firm, but starts to get that moisture, that juice content in there. Because when it's green, it's crunchy, but there's no juice in there. So I'm gonna leave these ones. Probably the next week I'll probably finish up these before they all get soft. And then of course in the springtime I'll come back and prune. You can see how we have some cross branching here between the Izu and the Fuyu. So got to do some pruning in here, but keeping it fairly low. You can see where the side branching comes off pretty low to the ground there. And then also I gotta cut it back from out of my walkway here. But easy maintenance, you know, have it grow up maybe another 2 feet or so. And that's pretty much it. All of these leaves here that fell, just leave those right there. I'll just clean it out of the walk path just so it's not on the rocks, but pretty much just have that mulch back into the soil. Even though I do have a thick layer of mulch here, that's just gonna, you know, degrade and go right back into the soil as well. Warm food. So let's go and get that persimmon opened. Get these 2 boys here. This is breakfast. Alright, so here we have the persimmon, right? That was half eaten by the birds. Cut that part off. Maybe a little deeper. Just cut until you see that there's no more damage there, see? Then, because I don't use any pesticides and stuff like that on this tree, I'm not really going to wash it off, just give it a little shine, a little polish there. It's nice and shiny. So sweet, delicious. I like the way it has this little brown speckles like cinnamon in it. Won't get no better than this. I promise you. Waiting for that airplane to finish flying by. Anyway, sorry about that. So, these are my favorite persimmons, the Fuyu. Sometimes I take a couple to work, share them with with my coworkers and stuff, and my friends. So sometimes people feel like giving me some of their fruits from their family tree or from their tree, and that's a cool thing to have, like a little exchange program. But I don't ask for anything; they just offer it to me, just as I offer it to them. They never ask, except for some people put in orders and stuff. I don't like fulfilling orders when I have my, you know, this is how I sustain, you know, my meals. This is how I eat. So when a friend or coworker says like, hey, could you give me a bag of this? Nope. Get you a couple of them, get you a few from my tree if I have some to spare, but I'm not gonna get you a bag full. I don't have a farm. This is you know, just enough for the family and friends and share a little bit. But I did have my lemon tree that I had bags full, barrels full, and I had to share them like that. Yeah, I'll get you a bag of those, but I since removed that tree and planted a dwarf Meyer lemon, so you're not going to be getting a bag full off of my Meyer lemon, at least not anytime soon. But anyway, back into this. The point I was making is one of my coworkers wanted to give me one of these persimmons, and of course they just knew it as persimmon. I told them that this is the hachia, and you can see the difference in the shape, flat versus this kind of nut shape. This shape is just like an acorn, I guess. And these ones can be astringent when it's not fully ripe. And I don't think this is fully ripe, but just for the video purpose, because I don't like these either way, because of the fact that you have to, in order for it to get that astringency out, most of the time I see it's like real smushy, like pudding, and I don't like that texture. But so even if I was to, you could freeze them, and then once they thaw out, you lose that astringency. But I'm not gonna like it either way, because I don't like the pudding and I don't like the astringency. So this one was already rinsed, because even though they say it was grown from their tree or their family's tree. Somehow I should cut this baby open. Let's go this way. Goes through pretty smooth. Yep. It's pretty juicy. See that shine on there. Let's go through mine. My other one that the bird didn't eat. And this one I'm gonna cut this way. Love that pattern there. It's cool, real cool. So here we have the astringent variety, non-astringent, right? I'm really hoping this isn't astringent, but I know it should be. There we go. It's like I just took a tablespoon of flour, put it in my mouth. Gotta get that flavor out. There's a lesson here, guys. Don't do it. If you like this variety, the hachia, make sure that they're soft and smushy. Otherwise, don't do it. You have a good day. Look at me. I said, don't do it.